Can't wait for it yet. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
How we doing, folks?
Good.
Good. I'm so excited. I hope that you guys had a good, restful break. You were able to catch up. I know it wasn't the best spring break because we weren't able to go outside with COVID, but I hope that you were able to get some relaxation time. Maybe you cleaned, maybe you caught up on your work, but I'm happy to see all your faces. So I'm going to ask for everyone to go on mute, please. So please mute yourself, or I'm going to do it for you. I'm just waiting for two people to mute themselves. So Jazzy and Chris Danielise. Chris, you're going to stay off because you're going to read the first problem. Okay, so today is Monday, April 20th, 2020. Today we're going to be learning about finding the mean, and the mean is the average. Okay, so Chris, can you hold your packet on the screen so they can see?
Right.
All right, so this is the packet we're working on. Today is Monday, April 20th. We're going to go to page 2 of the packet. So Chris, turn to page 2. And as you turn, I'm going to show you. I hand wrote mine because I don't have the hard copy. But page 2, it says practice problem 1, finding the mean from a table. So Chris, you're going to read us the problem, then I'm going to walk you guys through it.
Okay. The table below shows the 5 highest temperatures recorded in the U.S. What is the mean of these data points?
Can you read the city and the states, please?
Okay. Death Valley, California. Lake Havasu City, Arizona.
Laughlin.
Laughlin, Nevada. Lakewood, New Mexico. Alton, Kansas. Degrees of Fahrenheit. 134 degrees Fahrenheit, 128 degrees Fahrenheit, 105 degrees Fahrenheit, 112 degrees Fahrenheit, and 121 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to find the mean. So to find the mean, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is there's 2 parts. We're going to add the numbers up. So on question 1, what is the sum? So to find the sum, you're going to add 134 plus 128 plus 105 plus 122 plus 121. So good. Jasmine already started writing her answer in the chat. So what I need you guys to do is I'm going to type in what you have to do. Everyone's going to type the answer. Find the sum of these numbers. Find the sum of these numbers, please, and type your answer once you have it. Okay, we're on question 1 on page 2 for those that just joined us. Type in the sum. I think I made a mistake. I sent you the link. Remember, you're in the 11 o'clock class. I gotta go. I'm in the 11 o'clock class. Text me. I sent you the link. Bye. So you're going to find the sum. So I see a lot of you got 590. I see Jasmine got 590. Annalena, Angelina got it. Demi got it. Zach got it. I'm just going to wait for about 2 more responses. I need you to tell me the sum. Blessing got 590. Okay. Brandon got 590. Okay. So Chris Danielise, you're still adding. Okay, we're just going to wait. Keep going. So 590. Okay, so that would be the first part. Now, I'm giving everyone another 20 seconds to tell me the sum. I see Aiden, Brandon, Allison, Blessing, Zach, Demi, Angelina, Jasmine so far. I'm waiting for the rest of you to give me a number. I need a sum. All right. We got some discrepancies going on over here. Because I got a different answer than you guys. Chris, what'd you get? Chris, come off mute. What did you get?
I got 610 degrees Fahrenheit.
You know what? That's exactly what I got. So the answer is 610 is the sum. So I don't know how some of you got 590. Perhaps maybe you didn't add properly, or maybe you punched the wrong number in your calculator. So number one, the sum is 610. Number two, Chris, how many cities are there on the chart?
There are 5 cities.
5. So number two, the answer is 5 cities. So to find the mean, first you add them up, you get the sum. Then you're going to divide by the number of items there are, which are 5. So I'm going to take 610 and I'm going to divide it by 5 to get the mean. So you find the sum by adding, and then you divide by the number that there is, the number of items. So now you're going to divide 610, the slash means division in the chat, divided by 5. I need the mean. The mean equals, that's what we're looking for. I got one answer. Good job, Jazzy. And then I'll show you what the paper will look like after we present that. So Chris, you got it? Chris, can you show your paper? You said that.
Hold
Show
on.
your paper.
Is this
A little
good or-
blurry. Can you clear up your camera, please? Maybe? Let's see. Still a little blurry, but I'll help you guys out. Okay, so to find the mean, you're going to add up the numbers. You add up the numbers to get the sum. When you add up all these numbers, the sum is 610. There are 5 cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cities. I take the sum, which is 610, divide it by 5, and I get 122. That's the mean. Again, I wrote mine on loose leaf because I didn't have the packet. Okay, so there's your answer. You find the sum by adding and divide. I'm going to do another one together. Okay, so this mean is 122. That's the average of all of these. The average is 122 degrees Fahrenheit for these 5 cities presented on your table. Again, if you need anything, please don't call out. You can send me a private message and I'll be more than happy to give it to you. Okay, we're going to move on to page 3 now. So the next person up to read is going to be, let's see, Kayasia. Kayasia, can you turn your camera on, please? Right, it's 2 steps, Zach. Yes, you find the sum by adding and divide. It's very simple. Kayasia, are you able to turn your camera on? Kayasia? Okay, Esther, can you turn your camera on, please, and read us page 3, problem 2?
Over 5 days, Joseph jogged 6.5 miles, 5 miles, 2 miles, 2 miles, and 4.5 miles. Find the mean average distance that Joseph jogged.
So you can take it away. Go ahead, take it away. I think you can handle it.
What is the sum of his distance? So 6.5 plus 4.5 plus 5.0, 2.0, 2.0.
And you guys can use a calculator to help you find the sum and to divide to get the mean, okay? So everyone should be working on number 1. What is the sum of the distance that Esther just read? Once you have the answer, type it in the chat, and then Esther will present her work. If you already got the sum, then you can move on. Up, Zach, and Esther.
I got 200.
So 6.5 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4.5 is 200. Did you line up the 2 properly and make it a decimal?
Yeah, 2.0.
So 2.0 plus 2.0 is 4, right?
Yeah.
And then we got 4 plus 5 is 9, yes?
Yes, and 7
9.
plus 9.
9, and then another 4 is 13.5, and 13.5 plus 6.5 is 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not 200, right?
Wait, what?
6.5 plus 5.
It's 20. It's 20.0.
Right, 20.0. You probably
think
just,
it's a
yeah,
decimal.
okay. So now how many days did he jog?
5.
5. So now you're going to divide 20 by 5, which is what?
4.
That's Good. So the mean distance that he jogged was 4 miles. The average is, this is how we, the teachers, find your grades. We find the average of all your scores. We add them up and divide by that number to find your average for the quarter, for each category, for your classwork, for your homework, for your quizzes, for your exit tickets, for your do nows. Good job, Esther. So again, if you don't have it, it looks something like this, right? The sum, okay, when you added the numbers up equal 20. There are 5 cities. So you divide by 5 and you get 4. All right, let's see where Mr. Rez is. Mr. Rez, would you like to call on somebody to do page 4? I think you got to unmute yourself.
Let's get I see here Angelina.
Unmute yourself. Mr. Rez, what question should she be reading?
Hold on. Practice problem with the mean of the data set, books of number of books read.
Find the mean of the data set.
Read the table to us. Angelina, you're on mute. Wait, we can't hear you. Unmute yourself. Okay, try it again.
Find the mean of the data set. Number of books read 6, 4, 10, 5, 6, and 8. What is the sum of the number of books read?
Okay, you're going to do what Mr. Rez tells you to do. So everyone find the sum. So I see Mr. Rez, we got Jazzy got 99, Zach got 39, Angelina 39, Esther 39 so far.
So yeah, after you sum up all the number of the books, you should be able to get 39.
Number 2, Angelina. Can you read it and tell Mr. Rez and I the answer?
By which number will you divide to determine the mean? 6.
Good. Next question, read it for Mr. Rez and I.
Identify the mean.
How are you going to find the mean? What are we dividing?
39 divided by 6.
Which is what? You can use a calculator, sweetheart. It's okay. You don't have to do it by hand. Calculators are allowed now because now you're getting 7th grade math, okay?
6.5.
Good, 6.5. Okay, Angelina, can you try to show your beautiful work on that page? Because I don't have that exact image. I hand wrote it. Because again, if you ever lose the packet, you can always handwrite it like I did. Good job, Esther. Okay, let's hold it up there for a sec so they can all see. Now, Angelina, one thing I'm going to ask is that on number 1, you see how you put 39? You were right what Mr. Rez said, but can you write the numbers like 6 plus 4? Can you show what you wrote? Can you show the numbers that you put down to get 39? Do you know what I'm talking about? Or do you need me to show you? What? Okay, you're going to fix it. So yeah, don't just put the answers. Show what you add to get the sum, guys, okay? Because then that shows us that you understand what you had to do. Make sense? All right. Great. Just clean up your camera just a little bit because it's almost clear. So we got, all right, 6 plus 4 plus 10 plus 5 plus 6 plus 8. Hold it up there, please. She adds that up. She got 39. As Mr. Rez asked her that there were 6 cities. Identify means name the mean. So when you divide 39 by 6, you get 6.5. Good job, Angelina. So again, here's what your paper should look like, okay? Yes, mine's on loosely, but it's the same work. So again, everyone has these packets because you guys were calling and asking me, and I told you what you had. You told me you all have this packet. There were 3 separate packets. All right, we're going to move on now to page 5. Next person to come off mute is going to be Miss Allie. Allie, good morning. Allie. Allison. Allison. All right. We'll do this one. Kayasia, come off mute, please. Kayasia Morris, come off mute. Okay. Kayasia, now turn your camera on, please, so we can see your face. We like to see faces in class.
Like she said, don't look at me. Turn the camera on.
Come on, turn your camera on. We're waiting. We're on page 5, kiddo. I don't know what's going on. I guess maybe we'll come back. I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe we're having some technical issues. Okay, Leanne, can you turn your camera on? We're on page 5, problem 4. Okay, we got the mute off. Good job. All right, we're on page 5, problem 4, okay? With the education question. Take it away, kiddo. You're going to do the whole problem for us.
For the 6 New England states, the mean score on the math session of the Stat 1 that the Stat 1 year were as follows. Connecticut 509, Maine 500, Massachusetts 513, New Hampshire 519, Rhode Island 500, Vermont 508. Determine the mean for this information present. Complete the table below.
Okay, so what you have to do is tell me what's Connecticut's SAT. Before you go on, Leanne, and the rest of you guys, an SAT score is a test that you take when you go in high school to determine where you're going to go for college. And they have a reading section and a math section. Okay, it's the Scholastic Aptitude Test. It just measures everything that you learned in all your years of school. Okay, that's what that is. Go ahead. So what do you write for Connecticut? What number should they write?
509.
Keep going. For Maine?
500.
Good. For Massachusetts?
513.
For New Hampshire?
519.
Rhode Island?
500.
And Vermont?
508.
And I went to college in Connecticut. Well, I started school in Rhode Island, and then I finished up my 3 years in Connecticut at Quinnipiac University. Now, Leanne, how do I find the sum? What do we do for number 1?
You add all the SAT scores together.
Okay, so write them down and tell us the sum. You can use a calculator. I don't expect you to do it in your head. So you're going to write on your paper, right? 500 plus 509 plus 513 plus 519 plus 500 plus 508. Did you get a sum?
Yes.
What'd you get?
I got 3,049.
Let's concur if you got 3,049. 3,049. I got 2,590, but I could be wrong. Let me just double check that. You guys, we need to have some more answers in that box. 500 plus 509 plus 513 plus 519 plus 500 plus 508. Yes, you are correct. 3,049. I made a mistake. Now what do you do?
Now you have to you have to count how many. You have to count the states,
Mm-hmm.
and there's
So,
6 states.
okay. So number 2 is 6. Keep going. You're doing a fabulous job.
And then you have to divide 3049 by 6.
Okay, keep going. Use your calculator. This will have a decimal, okay? Just to let everyone know. So you're going to just go one place after the decimal. You don't have to give me all the decimals. What'd you get? What does the mean when you divide 3,049 by 6, kiddo?
I got 508.1.
That's perfect. 508.1. Beautiful job. Show your work on the screen, kiddo. Good job, Jazzy. Yes, Kayasia. Good job, Zach. When you get a chance, Leanne, can you present it to the screen like we've been doing for the last 4 weeks? Excellent. So just make sure you put above there 508.1 for me on top of your quote. Give me your quotient. Write the quotient. Good. So this is what your paper should look like. 6, 508.1, and number 1 should be 3,049. Okay, just again for clarify. Thank you, Leanne. You did a beautiful job. Appreciate you right now. So again, just to clarify, this is what it is. Okay. So sum 3,049. There are 6 cities. You divide, you get 508.1, and it keeps going on and on and on. Does anyone have any questions on how you find the mean? Very simple. You add them up and then you divide by the number that's present. Okay? Mr. Rez is going to pick on someone to do page 6 for us. So when Mr. Rez is ready, he's going to call someone to do page 6, problem 5. He's going to come off mute. Oh, he said a name. He said, Demelisa, please. He wants you to read. So Dem, mute yourself. And he said, please read page 6, problem 5 for us. Okay, turn your camera on, please. We'd like to see your beautiful face. You're very chirpy in the morning, have a lot of energy. Okay, Demi, you ready? Page 6, problem 5. Demelisa? I guess we'll pick somebody else. All right, Jazzy. Oh, Demelisa got it. Okay, good, Demi. Good, Demi. Demi, page 6, number 5. It has the picture of people working out with weights in their hand. That's the question Mr. R wants you to read. Kind of hard to hear what you're saying. I guess we'll come back to you, Demi, because it's a little hard to hear. Huh? We can't really hear you. Are you going to read the question? Because if not, he picked Jazzy to go next. I guess Jazzy, Mr. R wanted you to read. Come off, Jazzy. All right, Jazzy, help yourself, sweetie. There
Do you
you go.
hear me?
Yes. Jazzy, read the problem. Page 6, kiddo. Number 5 for us.
A fitness instructor tested the arm strength of members of a fitness class to compare their scores to the national average. The test rated members a scale from 1 the weakest to 10 the strongest. The scores of 9 members are shown in the data set below. Find the mean for the above data set.
Can you read the numbers in the data set?
4, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9.
Okay, keep going. You're doing this problem. What does number 1 say?
What is the sum of this data?
How do you talk us through it? What do we do? We forgot. Help us out.
You have to add all of the numbers together, and that gets you. That gets you 63.
Okay.
And then you have to divide 63 by 9 since there was 9 members. And that gets you the mean. So 63 divided by 9 is 7.
Good. Can you show your beautiful work? Remember, you're writing the data set on number 1. You're not just writing the answer, the sum. You're giving us the numbers you're adding to get that sum, folks. After Jazzy, I'm going to have Sergio read page 7. And then Kayeja, you'll be after Sergio. Wait, Jazzy, hold it up a little. Hold it up a little bit more, sweetie. So, wait, push it a little closer. Push it a little closer. Okay, so Jazzy, number 1 was 63. Beautiful. I love how you showed your work without a calculator. Move it up. The number you're going to divide by, did you write 9 there? Where's the 9? I don't see the 9. On number 2,
I didn't write 9.
it's okay. Make sure it's there. That way you don't have to go back and do it at another time. And then, wait, Jazzy, bring it back. Bring your beautiful work back. And then you divide 63 by 9 and you get 7 as she's shown here. Beautiful. Just get the 6 and the 63 out of here. That's not right. The other one was right, okay? And then just show us again so everyone can write it down if they missed it or if they were unsure what to write, where, they know. Good job, Jazzy. Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up. All right, we got good job, Jazz. All right, awesome. All right, before we move on real quick, Jazzy. So here's what you guys should have again. We like to show it twice. Okay, she added everything. She got 63, as Zach mentioned earlier. It's simple, 2 steps. Add first, then divide, you get 9. 63 by 9, you get 7. That is the mean or the average. Okay. Who did I tell to come off now? Who was reading next? Who was that? I think I said this person. Kayeja, I'm not going to let you not read. So you're going to come off mute and you're going to read us page 7, then Sergio. Okay. Can you turn your camera on? So we can see your face? If you're having trouble, that's fine. You can just read page 7, number 6 for us. Can you take that away where it says you're Lenny?
Your Lenny says that the mean of the set
Of data.
of data is 23.5. Describe your mean's error.
Keep reading. What's in the chart? Read what's in the chart.
Numbers of flowers in a book.
A bouquet.
25, 20, 21, 22, 25, 25.
Keep going.
Find the mean of the number of flowers in a bouquet. Show all work here.
So Kayeja, to find the mean, what's the first step? What do we have to do?
Add all the numbers.
Good. So you're going to add them all up to get the sum. So you're going to add 25, folks, 20, 21, 22, 25, and 25. So as Kayeja does that, okay, we're on page 7. We're on problem 6. And you're going to find the sum of, please don't go ahead and start spitting answers in this chat. Just do as asked, please. It's easier that way. Okay? You know the deal. Okay, so I need the sum of what I just typed. Oh, oops. Let's see. Okay, I got one person, two people, three people. Good job, Kaeja. Good job, Esther. Good job, Jazzy. Okay, so we got 3 people that got it. We got 4 people that got it. 5 people. Good job, Jazz. Angelina. Okay, good job, Zach. You got 138. 138 I see so far has been the common sum. All right. Okay. Please don't ask how many questions are left. We're done when we're done. We should know this by now. It's been 5 weeks. Okay, so Kaeja, when you found the sum, what did you get?
138.
Good. Now, Kaeja, how many bouquet of flowers are there in the chart?
6.
So what do I do with the 138 and the 6, kiddo?
Divide it.
Okay, so what's 138 divided by 6? You can use a calculator, or you can do it by hand. You pick. Let us know when you have that answer, Kaeja. Oh, you got it. What'd you get?
23.
23. So let me ask you this. Your Lenny said that when you found the mean, you get 23.5. Where do you think she made a mistake? Where do you think her error was? What do you think she didn't do right? Let's think about it. Do you think she added correctly, or you think she divided incorrectly? What do you think?
Divide it incorrectly.
That's what I'm thinking, right? Because if you get the 138 and you divide by 6, you should get 23.0 or 23, right? And she got 23.5. So she probably divided incorrectly, or maybe she made a mistake when she was finding the sum, right? Right? Okay. So just remember, you add and then you divide by the number. So you could take exactly what we just said, or you can put in your own words. So your Lenny's error, I'm assuming, is that she probably divided incorrectly, but she also could have added incorrectly. Okay, so then the correct mean is 23, as Kaeja mentioned. Very, very simple question. All right, there were 2 extension problems. Now going forward, previously we had a lot of extension problems in our packet, Mr. Rez and I, but the extension problems are going to be optional. We're not going to go over them. They're a challenge for you to try on your own. Those ones we will not go over. Okay, I want to make that clear. So don't get yourself worked up. They are optional. They're additional. They're extra. If you do want to challenge yourself and do it and you get it correct or show some kind of effort, you will get points for making the attempt. But we're just going to go over the practice problems going forward. Now, we're going to go to page 10, which is your exit ticket, folks. There's one question. Okay, we're going to go over that on paper. That way, when you go, you're not going to rip up extra problems. You could try them to get extra credit. It doesn't hurt. Now, on the exit ticket, we're going to do it. But when you get it, if you get it correctly on your paper, when you go on Google Classroom, when we post it around 12:30 today, you should have no problem getting this correct. So, Sergio, you're going to come off and you're going to read us page 10, sir, the exit ticket. What are you doing, kiddo? Good? All right, page 10. There's 2 parts to it.
What is page 9?
Whenever you're ready.
15 sixth graders and 15 seventh graders were asked, how many extracurricular activities do you participate in? Here are the survey results.
Keep reading. 6th grade.
6th grade 0 0 1 1 2 2 2 2 2 3 3 3 4 4. And for 7th grade it's 1 1 1 1 1 3 3 3 3 3 3 4 4 4 4.
What do you got to do? 2 parts. What are the 2 parts? What does it say? What's A say on top of the paper?
You have to find the mean for each data set and find out how many students participate more.
Okay. Let's do that. You're going to work on 6th grade. Find me the mean of 6th grade.
Mhm.
And I'm going to have Esther find me the mean for the 7th graders. So Sergio for 6th grade, Esther for 7th. But before you do that, you guys need to make sure that you have a T-chart on your paper so that it's organized. You're going to make a T-chart. 6th grade is added and subtract and divided, and 7th grade you add and divide. Okay, so make that T-chart for me so it's neat. Okay, so once you have your answer, Sergio, feel free to say what it is, and same with Esther.
Mhm.
It's the only two people right now that should be having a conversation. So again, to clarify, you are finding the mean for the 6th graders. You're just going to tell us who gets. You guys are going to find the mean for the 7th graders. You're going to add and divide. So again, I said that the extension problems, which are challenged now, those are for you to try on your own. I will not model those. Those are extra for you to try at your own. It's the same thing. I'm not going over those. Sergio, do we have to get a sum yet for 6th grade?
Almost.
Okay. You can use a calculator. It's cool. I'm fine with that. Because this is the end of 6th grade math going into 7th grade, because you will see this again in 7th grade. It's statistics. We're starting that now. We get a sum, Sergio?
I just have to add the 4s and then the.
Okay. Let's see. Esther, were you able to get this? We'll come back to you, Sergio. Keep working on that. Esther, were you able to get the sum of? Esther, why can't I get you to the screen? Okay. Show your face.
Yes, it's 40.
Okay.
Right here.
I don't know.
What's that
Who's
noise?
playing a commercial about breaking a back?
Okay,
What the hell?
so that's over with that. Okay. Get Esther.
Jesus. Okay, plus 5 plus 20 is 40, and divided by 15. I haven't got
What's
that.
40 divided by 15?
It's 2.66.
Good. 2.66 repeating. It's a repeating decimal. 2.6 is fine. 6. Now, Sergio, you said, let's come back to you now because you were in charge of that question while the rest were trying that one on their own. Sergio, good job, Allie. Sergio, what was the sum of the 6th graders?
30.
30. And how many scores were there?
How
How many numbers? You read it. How many 6th graders and 7th graders? Good job, Allie.
15.
15. So what's 30 divided by 15?
2.
2. So now you got a dilemma here, right? If the mean of the 6th graders is 2 students participating in extracurricular, and the mean of the 7th graders is 2.6 students participating, who would you go to? Who
The
has more
7th
students
graders.
participating? If you say 7th grade, type in the chat if you think 7th grade is the class that you go to for more extracurricular activities. And if you think it's 6th grade, let's see what you have to say. The 6th grade is 30 divided by 15, which is 2. Let's hear from Jazzy. You've been a little quiet. Let's hear from you. Jazzy, come off mute for me. Jazzy, come off mute. Hit the mic.
What's 7th grade?
So Jazzy, hold on. One person, one voice, one mic. So Jazzy, we had 6th grade's mean was 2 students per extracurricular activity, and 7th grade was 2.2 students. Who would you go to? Jazzy,
Yeah, the charger don't look too good.
6th or 7th? Go to
7.
7th. Okay. Let's see.
But it's kind of hard because in real life, I don't think you can have a 6th of a person.
No, you cannot, but we're just finding the average number of students that were participating in extracurricular activities. You're right on that part. You're right. You can't have a half of something. You have to have a whole thing, right? Right? When you think
Yeah.
about people, yeah, that's actually a very good thing. Let's hear from Leanne. Leanne, what do you think? Leanne, what do you think? Leanne? Hello, Leanne? Unmute yourself. What do you think? 6th grade or 7th grade?
7th grade.
Tell me why.
Because, well, there's I think no, I don't know how to explain it.
Yes, you do.
But for the 7th grade, all the sums added up to 40. So and for the 6th grade, all the sums added up to 30. So if we did 30 divided by 15, it would only be 2. But if we did 40 divided by 15, it'd be 2 point something.
So therefore, you would pick what grade?
7th grade.
All right. Can you try to show your work? Let's see if we could see it. And then we're going to call it the end for today. Were you able to do it all? So she just kind of added, I see what she did. She grouped it by the numbers. She added all the 4s, the 3s, the 2s, the 1s, the 0s. Perfect. Now, don't forget, as you hold that up there, I want to point out one thing. You have to include 0. 0 is part of the numbers. Okay, 0 is part of the data set or the number of students that were surveyed about participating in extracurricular activities. That is very important that you include that number. Okay, because some students forget that. Thank you so much. All right. So again, that's what you have, and you would circle 7th grade. At this point, there shouldn't be any more questions. I'm going to call on one last person to recap how we find the mean, and then we're going to say goodbye until tomorrow again. So we're going to call on, let's see. Angelina, can you come off mute? And can you show your face? Here's your question, and if you don't know it, we'll call on somebody else and then say we'll wrap it up for the day. How do we find the mean? What are the 2 steps we do in order?
Oh, we add the numbers and then we divide that number by the,
We divide by, finish it, be more specific. We add up all the numbers and divide by the number that are in the
chart or?
Yeah, in the data set. Okay, one more to recap that. Let's have Zach. Zachariah, sum this all up for us because you did a beautiful job before. Come off mute. I liked what you did. How do we find the mean? Last 2 steps, go.
You gotta get the sum first, and then you gotta divide the sum
By
whatever number you get of all the numbers of your sum.
Awesome. Beautiful job, everybody. Mr. Rez, is there anything else you would like to add? Mr. Rez, is there anything else you want to add? Okay. So at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to say goodbye until tomorrow, folks. We're going to come back here again tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Everyone has these packets. They were mailed to you. And if not, a lot of you already reached out to me in advance or called me up and I confirmed with you. So I know everyone has the correct work for us. So at this point, we're going to say goodbye. So everyone can come off mute now. Everyone can come off mute now.
Miss Canelo.
Yes, yes.
I've finished page 8 and 9.
Okay, great. We can talk about that offline. Okay, Zach?
Okay.
All right. So anybody else? Are we all good? All right, guys, let's say goodbye. I'll see you back here tomorrow. And wait, before you go, don't forget, if you haven't emailed us the work, we got work in. Also, if not, you could drop it off at school today starting at 9 o'clock, 9 to 1, I believe. You're going to drop it off. If you didn't get the work, then you need to let the school know when you go drop it off if I have not received the email.
Okay.
Got it? Make sure you do the iReady 30 minutes today. Check for the exit ticket later on today. Reach out if you have any questions or concerns, okay? And have a great day. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Everyone sign off. Bye, bye, bye. Let's go. Bye, bye.
The awkwardness. Oh my god. Hold on, give me a couple seconds, give me.